That was a high ass conversation.
I
was like, wow, this is really happening. And my parents was like, my dad was like, my mom's like, okay, she's very supportive of like all the things I've done. She's like, this is great. My dad's like in the background, like, no, she's smoking weed. She need a job. no. She posted this on Facebook. And she's like, it's legal. I'm like, first of all, it's CBD. They don't know that. You got your grandma texting me. I was like, oh my God.
I got some shit that make your head rock, nigga. I got some shit that make your head rock, nigga. I got some shit that make your head rock, nigga. I got some shit that make your head rock, nigga. Damn, niggas tryna stick me for my paper. What? Damn, niggas tryna stick me for my paper.
What's going on, everybody? Scotty King.
I'm Trilla T.
I am King Cullen, the villain himself.
And we are the Daydreamers.
Gang,
yeah, what's good? I think we on episode 3.
3, boy.
And we got a very special, extra special guest in the building today.
Come on now. Come on now.
Who we got today? How many achievements? You gonna list the achievements like you did last episode?
We got the owner of Growf Herbal Bar.
Come on.
We got the owner of the G. We got the founder of Parking Lot Pampers.
Oh, come on. Perfect. Come on now.
We got an artist.
Our artist, come on. Artist, songwriter.
Chef. Should be cooking it up, y'all.
Cooking it up.
Okay.
Culinary arts.
Entrepreneur.
Yeah, we're about to say young black entrepreneur.
Come on now.
She's goals, everybody. We got Janay Brown.
Come on now.
Thank you.
Come on now.
What's going
Come
on,
on now. What's
What's
going on?
You know what I'm saying? I'm just chilling, going day by day, doing my thing. How y'all doing?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Like making making moves, trying to stay in the spotlight a little
In the
bit.
spotlight. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Without making it too bright.
How you been? How's life? You say you pushing it one day at a time. How you just chilling out here, being a local legend. Just chilling.
Yeah.
Man, this year has been the last 2 years have definitely been one for the books for me, like on a personal level for sure, because it's crazy that I named Growf, Growf as it is, but at the time it was just cool because of how I spelled it and everything, but it's I really have been going through growth for real, and I've grown so much. The Janay that opened Growf and that was so enthusiastic and go-getter, she's just a real cool, real mellow right now, you know what I'm saying, because life is just life, and it wouldn't be a roller coaster without any loops and turns, so just learning to trust the process, and currently ironically looking for a job as I'm closing Growf down, and it's crazy. You would think with the experience and the degree, it'll be quick to get something, but nah. Even ODU turned me down. I was damn.
That's what I'm saying. You graduated. You would think they would take the grad back.
And you start use me for marketing material.
Come on now,
let me start.
Come on now, you start getting the more you get past that graduation point, the more they start hoeing you as an alumni. They we don't even remember you graduated from here. What year?
It was recent. It was last year.
Yeah, exactly.
It was a year ago. It's crazy, but it's just that's been it. You know what I'm saying? It's trying to understand myself and learning myself and being comfortable with myself, and that's been a unique journey too. So really been pushing G, if you will.
Okay. I see what you did there.
I always gotta.
Y'all go get that.
Yeah, go get that.
Yeah, SoundCloud only.
Yeah.
SoundCloud exclusive.
Exclusive.
You're welcome.
Classic. I like that.
Go run that stream.
Nah, it's so crazy. I never would have thought if we would have told ourselves back when we first came into contact with each other, that we will be on a Dreamcast. And we have you here telling the story, we probably would be what? That's crazy.
Nah, really, the amount of just us personally, the amount of growth we've gone through as a unit. Even like you said, the past 2 years, it's just we've been together, and I mean we family basically. So it's we with each other all the time, but just the amount of stuff we've been through just growing up, we got a new father, and we all had to juggle that, and Like
double dead.
yeah, no, double dad, right? So like like it's all like learning how to learning how to be adults
Yeah.
still.
Yeah.
Like I mean, you know, I feel like I mean every day trying to learn something new, you know, making us get that one step further, you feel me?
Yes.
So yeah, growth is a real thing for us. I love the fact that growth was in Suffolk. Like it's it's really like the biggest thing for me. Like
And you a celebrity for us, okay?
Yeah, no
You
cap.
like-
That's what I said. A local legend walking around here.
because I mean, like, East
who
Washington Street. What's that?
My mama used to be like, "You gonna perform at that marijuana shop?" I was like,
Wow. Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
Yes, I am.
Yeah. That's a matter of fact.
That's about
I'm in there every Friday.
You know where to find me.
Yeah.
Come
That
on,
was
man.
so fun.
So
man.
we named you know, the achievements that you had at the beginning, but what would you say is your like greatest achievement for you know your personal stuff?
Hard hitting questions. This nigga came prepared.
Because there's so many like
Right.
great achievements. I guess like one of my favorite ones to this day is like my relationship with currency.
yeah.
That
Yeah,
is
no,
so
that's pretty
cool.
good.
And,
That's
like,
pretty far.
it's like how it happened to, and like the series of events, and like just in general with Growf, like everything really happens for a reason, like
Right.
everything, and it's
Right.
kind of a long story, but yeah, it was just, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I had just texted him the other day. I sent him a picture of us just because I was like going through my phone, like deleting stuff. I was like, I don't think I sent this to him. He's like, oh my God, Twinzo. I was like in the bathroom, like nobody could tell me shit.
Come
Alright,
on,
you know
now.
what I'm saying? Like, fuck
Come
it.
on,
But it
now.
was great. Like, that's one of the best ones. I love that. It's
Yeah,
great.
nah, that's tough.
Was
Yeah.
it currency back in the day that we got scammed?
Nah, so
No. Don't do that.
no,
Don't
no,
throw that
no,
out on
put
the
it
center.
on,
It
no,
wasn't
no.
currency. It wasn't currency that scammed
You gotta
us, but-
phrase that.
You
better.
gotta phrase that
Okay.
better, man.
You trying to get us fucked up.
You can't get us
You
fucked
trying
up
to get
like
us fucked up.
that.
No,
Hey,
somebody
somebody.
using Jet Life Records, okay, was
yeah.
using his
Yeah.
name in the scam. Don't
Yeah.
do that, okay?
Yeah.
Currency good people. You about to fuck up the bag.
Come on, man.
we was
Come on,
like,
man.
yeah, we gotta learn some catalog. We gotta be opening up for currency. We gotta come in there with some catalog, you know.
Yeah, nah.
Nah, they got us.
Low key, we could still get them niggas because they watermarked the fuck out of
They
that
did
contract.
watermark the
And I
fuck
got
out
that
of
shit
that
saved on my
contract.
phone. Wait till I get some lawyer bread. I'm on y'all ass. Okay. I'm coming back for all of that.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
But yeah, it's yeah. Cullen kind of touched on it, but like Puffin Mike was like so huge for us. Like it was
Yeah.
it was such a like it put us on a pedestal. It gave us a big head, like, and it kind of like you said put like a personal growth in our performance aspect
Right.
of things. So
Right.
it was like such a staple. Like
Yeah.
like
Yeah, nah. It's with it. It's for us with it being in Suffolk and the whole like the idea we could go to Suffolk and perform in front of people that won't from Suffolk, and it was like, and even people we got people from Suffolk to start coming to the joint. Like I'm seeing people that I went to high school with, middle school with, I ain't seen in years, like walking in the building. Like it was crazy.
Yeah.
Like the whole like experience of it, just like it's so great. Like just being on East Washington Street, being where I'm from, and being where
like literally right there, the studio that we used to record at, the first
Across
studio
the
across
street.
Shout out
the
to
street.
Shout out to
Super
McKay,
K,
my boy.
Yeah.
We love you, man. We gotta
People
get you
used
on the
to
show.
Shout out
people
to
used,
K.
yeah, I just recorded this. Like
I literally could not.
no Kizzy, my boy.
Yeah,
He was
no,
the one. That was so convenient. I'm still working with him to this day. But yeah.
no, that's
No,
good
look,
people.
look, K stay working, okay? That's
Heavy.
a man of
Yeah.
many
Heavy,
trades.
okay.
That's a
Okay.
Heavy.
boy.
Yeah, man.
nah.
It was crazy because now, like you said, just having even people come out from Suffolk, and it was like the 7-5 was out there, and I remember one particular Puffin Mike. This is when we had all of our accounts running, you know, our Twitters, our Instagrams, our TikTok, everything was booming.
Yeah.
We was calling them out, and man, it was like North Carolina was in the building, Philadelphia was in the building. It wasn't just one person; it was like cliques. Like when they really drove down here, it was packed. I was like, wow.
It was a great time.
You knew it was a good
honestly.
time when the fire alarm from the apartment went
Come
off
on.
upstairs. It was smoked out.
Come
I remember
on,
one
man.
night we were sitting in there and shout out, I'm Give the Hands. He came in there and shut it down. I was like, this is crazy. Like we just got a celebrity
And now
performance
it's like,
here.
it's
Yeah.
like it's real. Like it's, you know, yeah, that was it's good.
Special
Yeah.
guest.
I love it.
And great times, man. Great times.
It makes me
Great
so
memory.
sad that these like new upcoming artists that don't even know what it is and had to only experience it through like word of mouth, like they
Didn't get to like see the.
The peak of it, right?
Especially the
Yeah.
ones in Suffolk, because like I really wanted my little brothers to come in there. Like I kept telling them, bro, Puffin Mike is where. Hey, Fridays, you need to be in there, bro. You need to be in there. You talking about how we getting these shows? Boom. We got into next up at the Can in Newport News because TZ saw us perform at Puffin Mike.
Come on, man.
It was the connections, man. Like
Yeah,
many connections have been made
So
at
many.
Growf. Like it's really
So
cool.
many, really like just the amount of people that I've met and built real like bonds and real like friendships over like. Yeah, no. Growth is a special place, honestly.
Thank you.
Wish
Very
we had some
special.
flowers to give you instead of like some metaphorical. So, what advice would you give to somebody that is trying to like start up a business like you did, like from nothing to something?
I mean, just always like go for. I know it's cliche, but
Yeah.
go for something that you love, something that you like. Don't
Right.
do it for the money because it won't come like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes it will. I mean, you know,
Right,
don't get me
right.
wrong, but like, just do what you love and just do it. Everybody's scared and stuff, and then also don't be afraid to ask people and ask for help. It doesn't mean you necessarily have to take everything in, but it's good to have good feedback and critiques because you might think one thing, but it's like your clientele and your audience may, you know, say something different.
Right.
Yeah.
Was Growth like a first try thing?
Growth was I used to say in interviews and podcasts like growth was an accident, but everything happened for a reason, for real. So in 2020, well before then, I've been like doing my thing here in the 754 minute,
Right.
but like when I was in college, that everybody at ODU knew me as like the bacon girl because I used to do like chocolate covered bacon treats and they were like gourmet and stuff like that. So
right.
I had stopped that and I started getting a lot of emails and texts like, why you stopped that? What you doing? Like, what's going on? And at that point in time, I needed a break just like I need a break now. I was like, I've been doing this for a minute. I'm tired. Like, I need to relax and recoup and see what's going on. So my next phase was to actually open up a restaurant. And this is like when COVID first started. So when I had like my like investors and all my credit cards and everything just lined up, I was ready. And then like COVID hit, everything shut down, the school shut down, everybody was like, I don't think this is a good time to open a restaurant. So I was like, I was really bummed out and I was like, I'm just gonna take a vacation. I said I need a break, so I'm gonna do a break. And I went to Colorado. And of course, when you in Colorado, you know what I'm saying? You gotta indulge. I was in
You
Denver.
gotta indulge.
Shout out my nigga Ari.
Come on
Yeah,
now.
no, we finna make a trip out there. boy.
Yeah.
And
Make a trip out there.
I was with my friends, and they were like, yo. And I was like, I would smoke in college, but I really wasn't like a stoner for real. But there, I was like smoking up a storm, because why not? And they were like, yo, I went to the store. So I was in the store looking at all these wraps, like, there's flavors. And so I'm so high. I get back, I'm like, is there like real fruit in this? They're like, no, I don't know. I'm like, so what are we smoking? They're like, roll up. You're asking too many questions. Okay.
I'd have gave you the same reaction. Okay.
What do you like? Bro.
What do you mean?
It's a
Real
paper. bro.
Yeah. So I was like, I mean, I don't think I was asking in that moment, like, thinking of business. I think I was just generally asking a high ass question. But I came back to Virginia and I love food. So I was like, well, let me see if I can actually make some papers out of it. Took me like 1 or 2 weeks. Posted it on Facebook. Went crazy on Facebook. But then, like, I thought I was going to be able to, like, run a store based off, like, the money I was doing then. But 2 months after I signed my lease, I went viral on Twitter. and on TikTok on the same day, and that's what like really like it was like me and one friend, and then we had to hire like 10 people. So it was literally the first 10 people to hit me up. I just made a post. I'm like, yo, I got weed and Chick-fil-A. And I'm in the VA Beach like area.
Good
if
bargain.
you can drive, you can make it. And like first 10 people, that was it.
That's
So, yeah,
tough.
that's how I have it.
That's tough. That's
Yeah.
pretty tough.
That's pretty tough. That's pretty
Nah,
fire.
that sounds about right. That's how it should be happening.
Honestly, right?
Yeah, that was a high ass conversation.
Nah,
I got
Yeah, I was like, wow, this is really happening. And my parents was like, my dad was like, my mom's like, okay, she's very supportive of like all the things I've done. She's like, this is great. My dad's like in the background, like, no, she's smoking weed. She need a job. No. She posted this on Facebook. And she's like, it's legal. I'm like, first of all, it's CBD. They don't know that. You got your grandma texting me. I was like, oh my God.
Yo,
But yet when the next week when I told him how much money I was making, he was like, so what do you need? Like, how could we scale it? Have you thought about Amazon?
I'm
Parents, I gotta
just
chill.
like my
I love
dad
it.
with the you got your grandma text me. I'm like, oh look,
my grandma.
Yeah, nah, this is I don't
Oh
know
my
if I don't
gosh.
know if you know, but this nigga had a ticket come to his house.
oh, so
Recently.
Nah.
All right. So I'm gonna tell y'all the story about my charge, man. So look, check me out. All right, so I don't know if so I got a song called Monopoly.
Okay.
So one day, right, I'm supposed to be shooting the video for Monopoly. I'm like, boom. I went and bought a Monopoly box the day before. Like, boom, we got the Monopoly box. I had to fit in I had my truck at the time, so I had my passenger seat. So at the time I was working at the Family Dollar, so I smoke before I go to work.
Okay.
So I go to the spot, and it's the time we working at like 6 o'clock in the morning. I think at the time I'm up at 4 a.m. at the spot, smoking at the spot in my truck, kick back like this, watching a movie on my phone, smoking, but at the time when I was about to smoke, I'm like, I'm about to roll up on the Monopoly box. I got this flat ass surface. Boom, Monopoly box. But I ain't take the Monopoly box off my lap. So I got the Monopoly box on my lap, watching my movie.
You gotta set the crime scene.
I've been laying here for like an hour chilling. I just decide to lean up at one point, and I see police lights in my in my rear view. Now I got a secret compartment in my truck, and we got out with the secret compartment before. So I'm like, all right, boy, I'm about to just secret compartment this Joan, and I get the smell or whatever. So. Oh, this is before legality as well. So
Like a month before, bro. Like missed it by like 30 days.
Right. I missed it by like this is before a month before legality. So I'm like, boom, I'm about to just put this in the junk. But as soon as I'm reaching for the secret compartment, the police officer opened my passenger door.
Oh hell no.
And he's like,
Oh.
I'm like, yo. He's like, oh. And I'm like, he's like, you okay, sir? Like, blah blah blah. He's like, he gets the smell and shit. So I've got Monopoly box on my lap and shit.
This nigga look like a serial killer.
He's like, what? You are you okay, sir? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, a lady like called and said it was somebody dead in the truck. They thought I was dead in the truck. I'm not even asleep. I'm just kicked back like this. I'm barely. Apparently, I guess the lady drove by and thought I was dead. I don't understand how you just be like,
Oh yeah, he dead.
somebody's dead in there.
had to be a white
Bruh,
lady. They don't never
so
mind
now,
their business.
so now he's like, oh man, so you have any more marijuana in the truck? I'm like, yeah, it's right there, bro. It's right there. He's like, all right, cool, da 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 da. He's giving me the whole spill. We're gonna have to get you this ticket. You got court on this date. And at the time, I know we about to have legality. So now I'm just trying to dodge my parents. So I'm like, the only thing I could think, well, actually, I called Scott.
I know what thinking too about these tickets, my boy. And one thing for certain, that shit coming in the mail.
It's coming in the mail. So
coming.
he told me that shit coming in the mail. So I spend every day, like I'm up in the morning, every morning, like checking the mail
4-5 times a day, nigga.
I'm in the house too, so like I'm just like, I'm going to check the mail. I'm like, boom, the mail ain't there. I'm like, I'm going, mama, the mail came yet? I'm like, all right, I'm going mail. Nah, nothing. Every day, and I mean, very suspicious of me. And then
Yeah, nah, it was.
and
blew
then
up the spot.
I guess I just missed one day, and I'm
That day.
and literally like I'm laying in my bed one day, and my dad's like, "Why do I got mail coming across my desk from a lawyer trying to represent you?" In a case where you could be going to jail. I'm like, what?
Did you find out that lawyer name? Hey, yo, fuck you. Okay, ain't nobody, you out here blowing up the
You
spot.
blowing up
Exactly.
the spot.
Okay.
Bro, so I got fussed out, like, of course, and then the whole, like, I'm trying to explain to them with legality, the shit only gonna cost me $25. I had like a double weed in the thing. I'm like, they gonna charge me $25. I'm out of there. That it's easy.
They're not hearing none of that. You're going to jail. You're going to spend the rest of your life there.
Yeah, all of that,
I
right?
hope you're happy with your decisions.
So the court date comes. I get to court. I'm thinking I'm about to walk in and spend $25. I just got paid that day. I'm like, boom, we good. I'm just, my dad met me at the courthouse. He ain't come in with me. He stayed outside. He was like, just let me know how it go. Da da da. I go inside thinking I'm gonna pay $25. First thing the judge tell me is, it was like, this offense is chargeable by you could go to jail and basically, or the fine would be like $275.
I'll take the fine, sir.
Basically, and then the way I would have went to jail is that the police officer would have said like, yeah, nah, he was on some bullshit, da 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 da. Send him. I was like, I looked at that lady like,
ass.
look, I was nice now. I was very polite.
I was playing Monopoly.
But
I look at that nigga like, y'all thought I was dead?
come on, bro. So
Where
then,
that lady at?
bro, I'm like, come on, bro. So the judge is like, all right, I gotta pay this fine. So I had to pay $275 for a double weed.
Oh, well, you put it that way. God damn, I hope it was some fire. Had to be some fire. That shit killed you.
Oh man.
While playing Monopoly.
Won't play.
That's fucking hilarious, man.
What was you watching?
Bruh, I think I was watching. What was I watching?
Do you really think you gonna remember this?
I really don't think so.
Yeah, no, I didn't think so either.
I'm trying to think of the time frame, but I've been watching a lot of stuff in a lot of different time frames. Like I'm a binge watcher, so I'm just watching straight show for 2 months type deal.
Yeah, nah.
Well.
I'm just imagining the officer opening the door and saying, like, why does he have a Monopoly board on his...
Think about this though. The officer think this nigga dead. You open the door and the body jumps.
Oh!
Yeah, nah. I'm shook, nigga. What? I might run. I forget I'm in uniform. I'm like, oh, this is a zombie. Okay.
That nigga thought I
This
was
a big
dead.
guy, okay? You see the body get up. I'm like, oh, no, I'm out of here. I don't know what take time. Y'all, this Suffolk, nigga.
I'm just
Okay.
like, dang, he came and opened the passenger door, cuz. I was like, Lord.
right.
Nobody tried to knock on the window.
Nothing, cuz.
What's the point? He dead.
He
What the?
did with the Monopoly box. He couldn't pass go. He gave up.
That's crazy. You need to look. Moral of the story is lock your damn doors, nigga.
Okay.
No, moral of the story is park the other way when you at the spot, nigga. Cause look, so I was the way the spot is, I ain't gonna blow up my spot. But look, so if you park at the spot, I was parking when I pull into the spot and just facing the other way instead of facing the road. I gotta park the other way and face the road. That's the way you gotta park at the spot to make sure we can see the police coming.
Yeah, I don't know if you explained that well, but we're gonna wrap it up here. Let's Janay. When you got anything coming up?
We got some sales coming up. Y'all want some Growf decor and some furniture and some plants and stuff for your home? I
Yeah.
just put it on the Instagram. So if you're not following it, it's at true.growf on Instagram. And like I have all the dates and stuff that y'all can come through, slide, make a deal with me, take the stuff out because everything got to be out by December 1st. But there is one event coming up, and that's Confusions of.
Oh yeah, we gonna
Shout
be
out my
there.
boy Confusion. Yeah, October 6th.
Yeah.
Last event at
Yeah.
Growf, y'all
October
be there.
6th.
That's the very last event for
Yeah,
sure. So
pop out y'all.
Make it a party now.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
man.
put on a show for sure.
turn up. I might have to make some taco.
Oh yeah,
Or
that's
wings
my
or
shit,
something.
boy. I love
No.
a taco now.
I'm weak.
Hell
Ready
yeah.
love
for
a
the
taco.
tacos.
I fuck with a taco any day of the week.
That's fire. Let's see what I got behind me.
Boom.
Drip.
That
Hey
drip.
yo, check it out. We got
Drip.
t-shirts, nigga. We got the Dies by Caleb collab, nigga. 1 for 20. Wait, 1 for 30.
Oh.
2 for 50. Come get that. By the time this episode go up, we would have dropped EYE and
Yeah.
Rain.
And rain.
Let me know how y'all feel about that.
My producers are telling me that I
my
won
God.
I won in the kickball game that we're
Please,
playing tomorrow.
please shut up.
They're saying that I had the most outstanding performance. What else?
There's a close up on your ear. Okay?
What else?
There's
I
nothing
ran
in
them
there.
out to park.
Okay.
Oh wow! It's just a massacre out there. You guys are in for it tomorrow.
All right.
Also, by the time this episode airs, the Chargers that will have beaten the Titans.
This is some
and
hoopla.
I'll beat him, and I'll whoop his ass
This is
and
some
both
hoopla.
for the fantasy
You
leagues.
definitely not. That's for sure not happening.
It did.
We're
I'm
gonna
not
sit
talking
up.
about football.
And
this
also, the
episode.
Jaguars will have beaten the Chiefs.
That's also funny. It's just spitting lies. Okay. Fuck the Jags. Fuck the Chargers.
Whoa,
Okay.
watch your
Fuck your
mouth.
fantasy team.
Watch your mouth.
Okay. And we out of here.
We love you, Janay.
Yeah.
Yeah.